Hello everyone, welcome to our ARC's Children's League last two races of the season finale. And our first race is at Jeddah, and then we'll be going to Monza for the final race of the season. Fortunately, just only the three in today to race. I know Maya couldn't make it, unfortunately. Isaac, I'm not sure, he was signed up but hasn't attended. Unfortunately, I'm both running the lobby and doing the stream, so I hope the stream runs okay. Might be alright, it seems there's only the three. Hi Kyle, thanks for tuning in, mate. Just counting down now to the start of the Jeddah Grand Prix. Hi Kyle, and Jacob, and Eddie. What about me, Andrews? I'm here. I'm Hilly, remember? So, we're going to start the Jeddah. Eddie has got the pole position. Kyle in P2, JMB starting from the back on this one. Eddie off to Kyle off to a flyer. Takes the lead into turn one. Let's get a few details up. Oh, they're sorting themselves out a little bit. Mid-lap delta actually. So Eddie into the lead. JMB looking to see if he can do anything, but mighty close at the moment on, let's be honest, what is one of the hardest tracks on the calendar, without a doubt. Oh, hi Kira. Well, completely trouble-free first lap so far. Eddie's making himself a nice little lead. Just a second and a half now, but look at JMB and alongside with Kyle in a difficult place in the circuit. They do very well to both get through there at the same time. This bit is where you would normally see most overtakes once DRS opens on lap 3. Kyle having a look back at JMB. .32.3 opening lap. We'll see what that comes down to on the next one. But Kyle and JMB still fighting side by side for. It's getting close to half a lap they've been side by side for. Mad. It's like standing racing from the pair of them. Eddie Brooke has taken full advantage. Kyle runs slightly wide. And once more, it's back on track. Still staying very close to JMB. Eddie has taken advantage where it's at a 3.5 second lead. It's JMB is going to have to see if he can get away from Kyle a little bit and see if he can close that down. Might be lagging a little bit, I'm afraid, but we'll march on and see if we can get through it. It's a little bit of a struggle. It's just a bit for my internet to cope with when it's trying to stream and host at the same time, but it is what it is. Both appeared to have a little touch on the wall there, but whether that was just a stream lagging a little bit. But moment we do go on to lap 3, so this time round, as these two are still right next to each other, fighting away. Great racing from the pair of them. It really is. I feel a bit sorry for Eddie because we haven't seen him. Let's look at Eddie. He's still going all right. He is. Eddie Brooks fine. Go back to the others. And I think this is the most breathing room JMB's had since he got past. And of course, DRS is now open this lap, so he's gonna He needs to try and stay within that second, if he can. It's amazing, isn't it, El Capitan? Battling is unbelievable. I didn't notice any contact at any stage. There may have been, but if there was, it was only a little bit. It's incredible racing. GMB at the moment has just broken that second barrier. So Kyle, she's just gone out of the DRS. It's a shame for Kyle. Actually, it's remarkable actually for the type of circuit, and the DRS zones aren't the biggest DRS zones on the calendar, but they have such a big effect around here. An extra sort of bit of power. Ah, okay. So I think Carl's had a little moment, falling back a little bit now. Let's get to see Eddie for a bit. It seems the gaps have moved out a bit. Let's have a look. I can't remember where he all started. So yeah, as it stands, GMB's made up a place, but other than that, it's as was. Oh, no wonder, no worries, Kieran, there's no problem at all. Just a bit worried if the stream was going to really lag badly because of the hosting and doing streaming at the same time. But the reduced amount of cars on its track might mean that it's not affecting it too much. So let's ride on board with Eddie and actually watch our leader do the final lap of the race. See just how tight this track is. It's an incredible circuit. I can remember when it first came out, and all the players were just moaning about it, left, right, and centre, saying it's so hard. And what are we now? 3-4 months later since it was released, and the track, I mean, not the game. And it's got to be one of the most loved tracks on the calendar now. I think it's going that way in real life as well pretty quickly. The 2 races we've had here have both been fantastic races in real life. See just how really is little room, side to side, little touch on the wall there. Get away with that one. Nice to go on board and see a complete lap from our race leader, who, because of the fighting earlier on between JMB and Kyle, jostling for position, we didn't see much of earlier in the race, but we're going to see him across the line to take the win in the Saudi Arabian Jeddah Grand Prix. A fantastic victory from Eddie. JMB crosses the line for P2, and go back and see Kyle in the Red Bull coming across for P3. Podiums all round. It's one advantage just having a free on the track. Everybody gets a podium. Driver of the day goes to JMB because he was the only player to make up a position. So, oh, we're going to see that it's a different dance. They've changed the dance from last week, from the whole season. The whole pirouette then. Coming out onto the podium. Awesome. Never mind, mate. It happens. Part of it. Fastest lap of the race as well went to JMB on a 29.6 in race trim. That is speedy, to say the least. We will be moving on then to Monza for our finale for season 1 of the children of ARC's Children's League. No fit in place really to end the season. Monza, so many people's favourite track, and I think for online racing probably right out there as one of the best tracks for league racing, without a doubt. Yeah, it was great. It was great racing though, Carl, between the pair of you. Shame that happened, but never mind, we move on. The corner cutting warnings and that are on. I didn't turn those off, they're definitely on regular stringency. So so who have we got this time? So this time JMB gets the pole, Carl in P2 again, and Eddie Brooke P3 this time. Away they go. Lights are out with the big long straight down to turn 1, or turn 1 and 2, which is the tight chicane. Monza, that's JMB across. And he picks up a 2-second time penalty on that one. Straight across the corner, but slowed down by the speed bumps. Kyle chasing JMB now. I don't know what's happened with Eddie, he's just fallen back a little bit. But no doubt he'll get moving again, and he'll be up again on the back of these two. Pretty sharpish, I'd imagine. JMB just getting away a bit at the moment, but he has that 2-second penalty, so can keep the gap down. Just get some details up if I can. Already. Don't really need any of that. Let's have the telemetry though, that's always a good one to have. So there we go. So at the moment, JMB's pulled out 1.8 to Kyle. And he is catching Kyle gradually. It's all very close. It's just JMB's not getting out too quickly. In fact, Kyle's closed that gap by 4 attempts now, down to 1.4. And with the straight and a toe on JMB is closing it slightly more. Three fantastic racers, these three. I'm always amazed by the fastest lap time every week when I look at it, thinking that's a race trim lap. I can remember one, I can't remember which track it was now, but I can remember one of the tracks, the fastest lap from the kids was half a second quicker than the adults league at the same track. So, it really does show, they've definitely got the pace. Let's go to Kyle. Yeah, so Eddie has caught up to the back of Kyle now, just going through a Scari. He might, let's go on board with Eddie for this one. Coming down to the final corner, which name escapes me right now. So that's the second lap completed. So we're going to have DRS as of this lap. Obviously DRS very important. Oh, Kyle just has a little moment. He just touched the power slightly on the curb, spinning round. So Eddie moves into P2. Riding on board with Eddie at the moment. Back to Kyle. Through Lesmos 1 and 2. Seeing if there's anything he can do. Eddie's seeing if he can eat into the gap to JMB. So just check the penalties. I've not seen anything else come up, so I think it's, yeah, still 2 seconds for JMB. The thing is, with that first corner where he's picked that penalty up, it's invariably, even in real life, you never get all the cars through that first corner properly. There's always one or two that take the escape road. So, no, we've just spaced out a bit, unfortunately, for the finale. Nice if we'd sort of stayed a bit closer. But the racing's still fantastic. I think what we'll do is ride on board with JMB for the final lap. When he's coming across, I'll switch to him and just watch a full lap of our leader. He's just coming through the final corner now. Switch to him. I can't believe that final corner name has escaped me around Monza. Not that long ago I commentated on Monza and I was saying it every other lap. Riding on board then with our race leader and championship leader. For the final lap, under the bridge into the second chicane. Some curves, a bit too much curve maybe. But just got out of it well into Lesmos 1. Right on the power on the exit into Lesmos 2. Again, all about getting on the power all the way up the straight. He's having a little weave. A little weaving celebration, I think. You might be able to hear me, so you might know I'm on board with him. Into Ascari. Easily the most challenging part of the circuit, Ascari. And he's weaving again. Let's see him weave on the broadcast cam. There he is, as he comes through the final corner one last time, and we'll cross the line for victory in Monza. Congratulations, JMB. And Eddie Brooke also having a little weave across the line, comes in P2 with Kyle filling out the podium in the Red Bull. Congratulations, guys, to all of you. Thank you very much for attending, and great racing on display as always. Last corner is Parabolica. Thank you, El Capitan. I just could not. It would not come, no matter how much I tried. Oh, look at this! I mean, JMB's got a different celebration now. He comes out with the steering wheel and does a little twirl round. He has gloves on as well. As they celebrate one last time this season with the fizzy lemonade on the podium. A few more years and we'll let him have the champagne instead, but not just yet, kids, sorry. It's the fastest race lap, that's this, what I'm talking about. 1:22.5 on a fastest race lap is outstanding. Yeah, we don't care about that. Right, okay, so first thing I do want to say is, obviously it's been season 1 of the ARC's Children's League. Is I think we're all pretty happy the way it's run, and in the most part we've had sort of 6 or 7 drivers on track. I'd say 6 is probably the average for most races. We have got a few things in the pipeline. I know Andrews is working on it. So Kira's dad's working on it to see if we can get a few more people on track and all that sort of thing. I think the kids are going to carry on racing by the looks of it. They're all readied up again to do Jeddah again. So we've got some things on the pipeline that we're going to see if we can get a few more numbers in, but we will be continuing into a second season. I don't think there'll be any racing next week, guys. You're obviously, kids, you're always welcome to get involved together or get together and get some races on. There's no issues with that. Please do that. It's great to see you doing that. But for the actual competitive racing, there won't be anything next week. I can confirm, but I'll leave it for Andrews to confirm when the next season is likely to start. But a massive thank you to all the kids that have taken part, all the parents as well that have got the kids involved, and to obviously Andrews, who's been the main person in the running of the Children's League, and Reaper, and yeah, so a massive thank you. I haven't actually looked at the standings, but I'm sure JMB has come out as champion for season 1, so that'll go down in the history books, as will P2 and P3. But as I say, the racing throughout has been absolutely outstanding. So it's been a real pleasure to commentate on, and hopefully I'll be back for season 2 once we're underway again. So thank you very much, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for anybody else that watches the races at a later point, because I know we do get quite a lot of views. So thank you to everyone that does that. And please, if anybody that does, if you do listen right to the end and you do have children that would like to get involved, please contact us. It is ARC League. Very easy to find. Just contact us. Thank you very much, and we will see you again soon.